Welcome back to Mass Effect, everybody. Hello! We are still on Eden Prime. Things have gone badly here. Yeah, it is, you're absolutely right. It looks very, sort of freaky apocalyptic out there. I guess that must have been the takeoff site for the Reaper?
I suppose so.
That, I mean, it's not explicitly stated, but it does seem logical.
They broke stuff, yes.
Yeah. So that's some... I never really took the time to stop and actually, like, look at the surroundings in Eden Prime. I was too busy worrying about what was going to shoot at me. Like that guy.
Yeah, the same. I don't think I ever noticed that background before. Because you are wondering who you're going to meet.
It's true. Oh, speaking of whom, we have some more cyber zombies to deal with. I was kind of back up here and let my team sort of beat up on the husks before they can come up and attack us. They seem to have a little bit of trouble pathfinding around the corner here, so I like to exploit that in order to not take damage, because early on these guys are devastating. Like, they will tear your armor and all your equipment apart.
Yes. They are bad news.
Probably shouldn't go spend too much time running around looking for gear, but yes.
Don't touch... Oh, you touched it.
Yep. I'm put my filthy human paws all over it.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
So I always played a male character when I was playing Mass Effect. The first time. So I never even realized that this entire situation is reversed.
Oh?
When
what do you mean?
So this is Ashley if you're playing a man.
Oh, okay. I've only played as a girl.
So you would run up and you would basically chuck Ashley aside.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, get zapped. And I guess, like... I never really thought too hard about it, but I guess this is just sort of like the first opportunity to sort of build some sort of a potential romantic relationship between you and whichever other character.
Yeah, makes sense.
Depending on whether you're, whether you're playing male Shep or Fen Shep. So.
Yeah.
Of course,
meanwhile...
What's that? Yeah, meanwhile, in space...
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
That was very strategically
interesting choice of first shot.
Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
Start on cleavage, then pan up.
One of the humans may have used it.
Wow, he has mood lighting.
Now I wonder if that's like something that actually happens with the ship. That was sort of my read of it when I was playing it before. That like Saren got really pissed off, so the ship was kind of reacting to it. This was of course before I really got very far in the game and sort of understood exactly what's going on in there. But yeah,
could be.
It's so either that's it or it was just dramatic lighting for our benefit.
Maybe. So if he's happy, do you think the whole thing turns pink?
Tinkling bells playing in the background. Yeah, I don't feel like Saren is the kind of person that just is happy in a sort of a general sense. But
maybe we catch him at a bad time.
That's true.
Oh, it's Dr. Chakwas.
Hey, Chakwas, what's up? I'm good. Minor throbbing, nothing serious.
How long was it out? About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault.
Sounds like my weekend.
It's some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Yes, Caden.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon.
Also, I guess I could have just done it, but like if you're particularly like friendly to them, like if I say thanks to him, I'm pretty sure yeah, you get those sort of like
Physically
brief
fine.
face things,
But I
like
detected some
Ash will like look
unusual
off to one
things
side and
on
kind of
it.
smile
I
lightly.
rolled
So like
it.
she's the
I
main
also
sort of
noticed an
other
increase
person in the room instead of Chuckless if you're playing a male.
Signs typically associated
Right.
with intense
As well. And so when you, obviously, if you're kind of a jerk to them, then they'll kind of make sort of a sad face. And if you're friendly to them, they'll like smirk or whatever.
It's like they're real people.
Yeah. Except that they abandon that immediately. Like that never happens again in the series, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I better add this to
One of those sorts of instances of a good idea that I think nobody wanted to bother implementing after it was first started.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah, makes
Glad
sense.
to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Rage
Always
eating.
in the mess.
Hard
Raging.
You sure you're okay?
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of...
Yeah, I chose the option that wasn't I had a vision, and she still says she had a
A
vision.
vision of...
I saw
I always
some-
wanted to, when I was playing Shepard, look like you get these well, visions, I guess, ultimately.
We need to report this to the
But
Council.
like I know I sound ridiculous. I mean, like
Yes.
nobody has prophetic visions. So like, yeah,
Until
I'll
now.
jump immediately. There's nothing to report. What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream.
Dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I know you're right
So-
out of the infirmary, but get back to work.
So you have to do the legwork and walk to the bridge yourself.
Of course. When we
And it's-
obviously have like comm systems.
Glad to see you're okay.
Bye, Caden.
Okay.
I have work to do.
So it's okay for a Spectre to be a known racist, speciesist against
There
humans.
you go. Genocist? I wonder if he hates apes too.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
And it's your first look at the one and only.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
They go out of your way to point out how big the Ascension is, but they don't. But I feel like the timing was not great because the Citadel's right there in the background, and you've just seen it for the first time as well.
Do they ever talk about the Ascension much apart from now and when you have to choose whether to help it?
No, I don't think so. Almost not at all, actually. I can't even recall if, like, I think it's the Destiny's Ascension is like the full name of it, right? I don't think it even gets like any kind of a proper mention in any of the later games either. Like, it's just like, oh, here's the flagship of the entire fleet. This is an enormous ship, and it's supposed to be super badass, except the Normandy is kind of better in certain ways. And we're never going to show it to you again.
And then she says, I have to go.
Yeah.
The Turians don't
Oh,
allow
stop
colonies
yelling.
on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of a council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Sarah.
Also, is it just me, or were the holograms a lot better in Mass Effect 1 than than later in the series?
I hadn't noticed. I'll have to watch out for that.
You brought half your crew with you. Just the ground team from Eden Prime.
They look slightly more opaque, and though they are like sepia toned, the later ones were all kind of glitchy and like had scan lines and shit.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
How?
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
Oh, that's how.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
He jumped down first.
That's true.
The CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
Yeah, there was nothing that we could have even possibly realistically done to help
Come to me,
Nihilus.
Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
You and me both, Ashley. This one in particular.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. Well, here we are on the on the Citadel. I did like the little extra touch of how it sort of curves up in either direction to make it feel like, yes, this is a gigantic donut, basically, with a fake sky up above.
Yeah.
I also really like it how in the sort of the finale of the game that like this is all glitched out and like the sky is like missing.
It's all ruined.
I gotta say, like, for sort of major set piece backdrops, the Citadel has been consistently one of my favorites in a sci-fi game. I always enjoyed it. It's pretty. I like the pastoral sort of feel to it, and just as much so when it gets completely ruined by everything. All right, but we are, wow, I mean, mostly exposition, but there you go, and we are just about out of time for today. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we will be returning one more time again, and possibly more times beyond that, but at least once more. But thank you very much for watching for now, and thank you, Sophia, for joining me.
Thank you.
Yep, and we will see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye.